What's good, fam? Today we back with another video, and today we're gonna be talking about the new AIR Multiband Filter Bank. And a lot of people got it. A lot of people already showcased it. I don't know how much of it I'm gonna show, but I just want to share some of my thoughts on it because I found some very interesting things about this plugin that I like a lot, and some bright things for the future. So I definitely want to talk about that. And it's just one thing that I got a little pet peeve about it too. I'm being petty, but if you really want to get into it, follow me. Okay, so in my opinion, when it comes to the AIR Multiband filter, it's a bit of a, how do I describe it? It's like a Swiss Army knife because it's more than just the EQ. It feels like it has some saturation. The EQ is very clean, very, very clean, like almost to the point where it's damn near like using stems on it. I mean, it's really, really good. I can maybe show better than what I can tell when I'm talking about. So I think I'll try to do that, and we'll just see how it goes. So I got a beat that I've been working on, and I put the AIR Multiband filter on the master. So I'll let you hear what it sounds like, and let's go in here to make sure it's turned off. It is turned off right now. I did try to level match it ahead of time just because I didn't want the loudness to be something that people felt like was a determining factor. I got it at about 14.7, but it's hovering between 14.7 and 14.8 LUFS before and after the plugin. So take that as you may. So let's go ahead and play this project. Sounds good as it is so far. Been tweaking and adding things in here and there. I'm not completely done with this beat yet, but let's pull up the AIR Multiband Filter Bank, and now I just want to engage it. Now for me, what that did, just me turning it on, and I did tweak the settings a little bit, but it makes it like come alive, and I'm not even using the EQ portion. So it really just engaging it like that, and all I did was turned up the pre-drive to 30%, and that just makes it come alive. So the low band, the pre-drive is 30%, the mid band is 25%, and on the high band is 20%. But that's it. There's no EQing done, no filtering. All I did was turn up the pre-drive, and then I pulled the level back just a little bit. So, and I did that for y'all to match the loudness, but it just makes the beat feel like it's breathing to me. It feels way more alive. It feels way more open. And just that one knob feels like it did a lot. But now I just want to show you how clean this cutoff filter is, because you can use this to cut bass out of a sample or cut the highs out of a sample, and it's going to be so clean. I would be happy with it any day of the week. So I just want to show this to you real quick. And all I'm going to do is turn down the cutoff knob, which should clear out the bass. see that? See, in my mind, that is, if I was just trying to get rid of bass out of a sample, I would be happy with that. I would definitely be happy with that. Now the drums are still there, a little bit of percussion, but this would be enough for me to work with. And I didn't even change the bands. I could probably scoop even more of that out. So, in my mind, that in itself is a lot. Now, another thing that has me excited about this plugin is not just the way that it sounds, and you can do a lot with this plugin just by adjusting it a little. You know, now you can overdo it too and really, really kill it, but a little bit of tweaking does a lot. And I haven't even really gone through any presets. All I'm doing is turning knobs and see what they sound like. And in my experience, I'm coming up with great results. The thing that has me the most excited about this plugin is more than just the plugin itself. It's because you can have something this complex inside the MPC. You can use it as just a reference tool. You can use it as an EQ. You can use it as saturation. You can use it as distortion. This thing is really, really, really like a Swiss Army knife. And I'm extremely happy with everything that I found that I can do in this plugin. And I still haven't done a total deep dive. I've had it for since Black Friday, and I hope you got this on Black Friday. I really, really do. Because if you did not get this on Black Friday when it was free, boy, you missed out. Boy, you missed out. The plugin is still available. As of now, it looks like it's going to be $50 from here on out. It says the regular price is $100, but it's already marked half off. It might stay that way. I hope it does, so you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get it. I do think this might be close to worth that $100 though. Keep it all the way real. I mean, I've paid for $100 plugins before. I got a couple that was $130, $140, so might be worth that. Might be worth that. With everything that this can do, and being that it does work in standalone, or you can use it in controller mode, but I'm extremely happy with it. Now, the one thing that I had to gripe about this plugin, and like I said in the intro, I'm kind of being petty, but it's the look of the plugin. So as you can see right here, I got both of them on the screen, or not even both of them, but the top one is what they teased us with for a month. So this had a very modern look. I like the colors. I like the way it popped. And I really wanted this because I wanted something modern, something very new looking, something that looks futuristic, something that looks like it's moving forward. And what we got is this grayscale plugin. It does have a little bit of color in it, but it don't jump off the screen like this does up here to me. So I was hoping that we actually got this and they toned it down and gave us this grayscale plugin. Now, that being said, I mean, I do like the GUI. It's easy to understand. It's really easy to use. I just wanted them colors to pop. I wanted that modern look. So that's really the only gripe that I have about this plugin. Other than that, I have nothing, absolutely nothing bad to say about it right now. When I first put this plugin on this beat, I had it, actually, I will show an example. So when I first put this plugin on the beat, I didn't really know what to do with it. Just wanted to test it out. I didn't want to mess with the cutoff knob because I kind of knew that was going to be a filter. You're killing the EQ, cutting out frequency, so I expected that. I just went to the reference knob by itself, turned it up, and by itself, as you can see, I just turned the reference knob all the way up and all the way back down. It didn't really do nothing. So I was like, Now it does do something if you change the cutoff. Then after that, I went to the pre-drive. opened that bass up, made that bass feel round and juicy, and I love it. Like, I'm a bass fanatic when it comes to beats. So that right there, just that by itself had me sold. Now, I have learned just in my practice, once you get over maybe 50%, it starts to get a little ugly. So let's go up. 50% now. 55%. Let's drive it all the way. So right now we're in that distortion kind of territory. Now let's pull it back. Now it's more of that, it's in that good saturation territory. I'm gonna go all the way back down to 30% where I had it. So that part right there is what really had me sold. And that was just when I first started messing with the plugin. When I heard that, I was sold, because I wouldn't normally do something like that with Saturn 2 or the saturation knob plugin. And it's already in here, so I don't have to pull in those other plugins in order to use that. And the fact that this works in standalone, so you can do this without having anything else, man, gold. So my visualization for the future is, if Akai continues to come out with plugins of this caliber that work in standalone and controller mode, and if we ever get a desktop software for 3.0, I'm sold. I'm here forever. You know what I'm saying? You got me for life. I'm extremely optimistic for what's to come, because we have always been told and been thought that something like this was not possible in standalone. And here it is. Here it is. I'm expecting everything from here on out to be this caliber. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. That's all I got for this video. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.